All right, salutations, YouTube. What's up? I'm back to do another 15-minute video. Probably not that long this time, actually, but we'll go ahead and cut into the case like we talked about in the previous episode. So, for the old Rat Rod Radio Flyer, 2 horsepower resurrection, if you will. So here are the constraints I'm working with, though. The only cutoff wheels I have left, here's what's left of one for the Dremel, and well, I've got another one, but it's about the exact same condition. Now, I do have bigger, better tools in this garage. I do have a mini grinder. Here's the other wheel for reference. But based on what we're working with here, tight confines, the Dremel seems to be the best tool, and all I'm really hoping for, I don't have any tin snips either, so that's kind of a bummer. All I'm really hoping for, though, is just to cut 2 notches enough that I can, say, get a needle nose pliers in there and fold that over. So again, the area we're talking about is just right in here. We'll run it nice and tight to that rib and pull it down there. So I think a nice little pointer if anyone else out there runs into this situation. So here we go. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to be some cutting, but let's grab some safety glasses here first. Kind of amazed how much of a safety person I am. That growing up was not me or society, I guess, but hey, your eyes are important, I suppose. It's not that hard of a thing to do, so. So I say safety, man. Alright. So again, we're going to try to be as tight as we can up against that rib. And so you can even see that even with the Dremel, it's going to be hard to get a good angle in there. Shoot, maybe I can almost come back around. And so now it's almost an advantage to have such a small wheel, right? It's not the size that matters, it's the motion of the, okay, never mind. I don't know if you got, I don't know how well that's coming in on the camera there. Give you a sense for where I'm at. But anyway, hopefully you can see something. So, and hopefully I don't start the pull string on fire or something. So it could get exciting. Not quite through yet. Alright, we just got through first one. I don't think you guys can see. I need to get better lighting in here. But it's going to be a booger to get the second cut in. I don't know, it might be better to do it from the outside. So we'll give that a shot. Probably speed up some of the video here for you guys. Probably boring to watch. Probably could stand to go a little deeper, looking at it, how it might bend over. Kind of surprised I still haven't changed out the wheel. Maybe now's the time to do that. So again, do some editing. All right, we're back. New wheel. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what we end up with. I don't really have a punch. Best thing I have is this cold chisel, meant for masonry, but it'll just have to work. So, I'll show you my cuts here. You can see again we went snug against that, against the little, what do you want to call it, rib. And I'm going to try to actually punch it right at the end of the cuts because I want to get it to bend over as far as I can, just to get it started anyway, and then we can go the rest of the way. You can see like the recoil or the pull string pulley's already wanting to slip some out. So as much of a pain as it was to get the recoil redone, but sort of had to do that 4 or 5 times to try to figure out. Little pointer, and what I was doing wrong was I could get the spring wound up right and get it in there. It was just the thing that I was doing wrong was I was having my pull string pulled all the way out. Well, if you think about it, so obviously this thing, when you're pull starting, you're only going to go out so far, and then it only has enough spring to basically pull back so far. But here we are. Here's the finished results. Tab right up here. So good. The string's kind of just bottoming out there. The little knot. That doesn't look like that's going to be a problem. So. All right, well, I hope you found that helpful. Maybe someone else out there's got a one-tabber like me, so I think over the course longevity, you're going to be just fine right there with a little bit of meat missing. And I figure worst case scenario, it's going to be easier for me to weld something to the outside and reinforce it here and try to weld something where there's plastic that could start to melt. You know, I didn't really like any solution that was going to be like maybe some sort of cross tab on the inside of here. So I think it was not ideal. I would have rather had 2 tabs in here, but it's going to have to work. So, all right, well, YouTube, till next time, Straight Six Fan saying peace out.